Welcome to Cathy's Witches Tea and of course the Warlocks, and the witches are soon to arrive. We can't wait, we're so excited.
Welcome. I'm Cathy Bua, founder of Cathy's Rum Cake Caterers, Inc. My little business started out of my pantry as a dream. It grew to 3 vibrant stores. I made whimsical rum cakes and created lavish parties from neighbors to the wealthy and well-known. Share my journey and adventure with Hollywood beginnings, and it has been a magical ride ever since. I may be older in years, but passion doesn't wrinkle with age. Honey, I'm not about to hang up my spatula. I'm baking, cooking, creating outrageous tablescapes, have a book at the publishers, and starting a podcast. Be daring, enchant your life with a dish and a wish. Welcome to Itsa Rumderful Life.
Swear to God, I can't even see.
Did you put the mask on yet?
Is the mask on yet?
Is the mask on yet? You got it.
I am a werewolf.
Oh, wow, am I scared.
Yeah, you should be. I want people to see what you gave birth to.
I'm going to use my basil. Let's see how good the basil is.
Basil!
Bring back my baby. I don't know. Maybe the mask, he'll look better with the mask on. I'm not sure. How you doing?
Oh, good. God damn, I'm back. Jesus,
That mask is...
basil. It wasn't a mask.
What got you more, the basil or the mask? The basil.
The basil.
I know it. That's okay.
The basils kill vampires, I'm telling you. Forget garlic.
It's good.
Freaking basil.
You're supposed to use rosemary to get rid of the witches, but we use this for the vampires at our house.
Yes.
Right. Okay. All right.
And werewolves.
Okay. Well, I'm Cathy Bua, and I brought my darling werewolf son, who hates basil, to our Halloween supper.
Yes.
And what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about...
We got a lot to talk about, actually. Okay. This is a jam-packed edition of Itsa Rumderful Life. And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about... We had a witch's tea. We're 2 days nigh of Halloween, All Hallows Eve. So about 2 weeks ago, we did have a witch's tea. And that kind of goes into the wishes and dishes. So we're going to talk about the witch's tea, what we had. We've got a video. Magoo, Aunt Joanne, is going to prepare you on how to make these chilies. It's going to be fantastic. And then, the other wish is I think it's very special. We've got Halloween is my favorite time of year, my favorite holiday. And
spooky.
So I just thought it'd be a treat. I mean, everybody. What does everybody say to you? Tell me another what.
What does everybody say to me?
Yeah.
They want to come to our witch's tea.
well, they'd say, give me another story.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
so we're going to give a story from the book, and it's going to be a Halloween story, and these are for people who love mom stories, and I love hearing this one. And then we're going to talk about the fare we made tonight. It's a little bit, we can't. It's hard to show, live in this video. So you'll see the still pictures. Here it is. And so we'll talk about that. So, Ma, talk about this witch's tea.
This witch's tea. Okay. Usually I do some kind of a really fun party or a tea party. It's kind of way out. So I thought way out should be chili. Why not? Witch can have anything she wants. So we did 3 chilies. We did a vegan chili.
Oh, Ma, so let me ask you, does that make me a son of a witch?
Probably. You can be anything you want to be, Benny. I've got the basil. Don't forget it.
Oh, my God. Well,
so if I don't like what you say, you don't mind.
Oh, my God. You're going to wash my mouth out with basil.
You got it. It beats the soap that you used to get.
Oh.
Well, anyhow, we had this wonderful witch's tea. We had 3 chilies. We had a vegan chili, a chicken chili, and a regular chili, and Aunt Joanne's special salad that she created. It was really, really special. It's a apple cider vinaigrette salad. You're going to love the dressing, and I think this salad was not only wonderful. Autumn went with the chili. I think don't you think it'd be a fabulous Thanksgiving salad?
Absolutely.
I think it's really marvelous. So Aunt Joanne pulled that off, and she'll be showing you that. Do you want to hear the story about Halloween?
No, because we're not there yet.
Okay.
You're jumping the gun way too much.
What do you want? Tell me what you want.
Let's talk about the witch's tea. God, let's talk about the witch's tea.
Okay, we had all of our favorite people and had a lot of fun. We mixed and matched, and everybody laughed, ate, had a good time. A lot of mixtures here. We had a 96th birthday party.
Yes, whose birthday was it?
Beautiful lady named Ruth. And
Our
she
friend
came
Ruth.
in, I tell you, did she shake the room when she walked through the door?
Oh, absolutely.
Wait till you see her. She was gorgeous.
Well, they're going to see her right now.
She was gorgeous.
There she is. Yeah, she's coming on the screen.
She's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, she's beautiful. Man, she's a pistol. 96 years young. And then and we and Mom is famous for her rum cakes. And what kind of rum cake did you make for her?
We made her a strawberry rum cake, and she loved it. And she didn't notice her name until we sang Happy Birthday. And
she screeched.
Yeah, you'll hear the screech. She was very cute. She says, "Oh, it's got my name on it." So she was very, very thrilled, and we all enjoyed that. A lot of laughter. We tell a lot of stories. You hear stories going around in the whole evening. A lot of stories, a lot of laughter, happy people. And
well, here's something funny. Now everybody dressed up. So we even had David and Melanie, but David dressed up as and you know what? I couldn't find the pictures.
Darn it.
But he dressed up as this goblin, big goblin guy. And totally fooled everybody. In fact, my beautiful wife and executive producer, Cindy, freaked out. She goes, "You got to do something. You got to do something." I said, "It's somebody who came in here. You got to figure it out." You know, she got a little bit anxious.
Did she get nervous?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she got. You didn't know that? Oh yeah. You got to do something. I said, "Who the hell wants to approach something like this?"
Oh, he looks
like Nosferatu and a rat. I mean it was a neat costume. He had this mask and this full mask and this black cowl and oh yeah, David, thank you. That was great.
It was really perfect, and we had a lot of Cindy's lovely friends and clients from her studio, and it was just absolutely.
Oh yeah, so tell them about perfect. Jen. When Jen looked over the wall.
Beautiful people. Jen, our neighbor, and Steve and her mom were invited.
Hi, Steve. I'll see you out by the trash cans.
Yeah, Steve's by the trash can. And Jen didn't know if it was going to be a costume or what, so she peeks over the wall and she saw the witches' hats So she ran and got her hat before they came over and looked fabulous.
Very cool.
Just good people, good times, and good food.
Yes, we love them.
Good chili and good wines, and we had a great time.
So what kind of chili do we have?
I told you, we had vegan, we had chili.
But I don't listen to anything you say.
You know what? I'm gonna get a bigger piece. I don't have a big enough piece of basil here to do what I'd like to do with it. But anyhow, we had the chicken, the vegan, and the red chili, and all were very, very good.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Magoo right now and show you a video on how to prepare it. Mom, look this way. You'll see it. Look over there.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. You see it?
Yep. She's stirring the chili.
All right.
My baby sister. She does a good job.
You go, Magoo.
Looking things took off on me.
Okay.
Okay, here I have my vegetable, vegetarian chili.
How'd you make that, Auntie?
Well, it's got a chicken broth and tomato sauce base, and I take some of these northern beans and I put them through the blender and make a paste to thicken it. A lot of people can't take cornstarch and stuff like that to thicken, so it has just the white beans to thicken.
So you actually took the northern beans
Right,
and put them in the blender and made a paste.
right, and then thicken it. And then I have here a red chili, which is tomato sauce, or crushed tomatoes rather, and it has the ground beef, onions, and mixed kidney beans and some pinto beans. And that is good. I made them kind of
I know, I'm like, what, it's
bland.
the whole, you
I
know.
didn't put a lot of heat to them.
No,
On
no,
the
'cause
side,
when I
I
screamed come
have
in,
this nice chili grinder, so people can season them to the heat that they want.
Okay.
We've got cheese, chopped onions, we've got sour cream as condiments, and I'm making a salad. I haven't got it out yet.
And you're going to give us recipes, right?
Yes,
Now, how long do you
she's walking down the
simmer
hallway
this or
now.
about an hour or two,
Okay.
depending. And then I'm going to do a big salad that has pears, walnuts. It has a dressing made with
Now, have you put it together yet?
no, I'm going to be putting it together
okay.
now. And it's going to have gorgonzola cheese, cranberries, walnuts, and pears.
So how long after
lettuce.
these people, our guests, eat your food that we're going to have to order pizza?
Maybe about next Thursday.
You didn't hear what I said. I said, oh. So you think they'll be eating this for a week? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I always make a little too much.
Okay. Okay.
So you can put it in the freezer. It freezes well, all of them. And it's a wonderful thing to pop out at night when you come home and you don't want to cook. You can put it in the microwave, defrost it, and have dinner shortly thereafter.
Nice. Nice. Looks good, Auntie. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. All right. We're gonna pick this up, and I want to see you put together a salad. So let me know.
Oh yeah, the salad's going to be great. I'm going to put the nuts on the side with the salad because so many people have allergies these days.
Okay.
And you can put your walnuts on to suit yourself.
Excellent.
Hi, it's David,
Hi.
and I should be on this podcast, but I'm not.
Hold
so.
on. What's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you? Hi, I'm David. Nice to meet you.
You're on the podcast.
I'm on the podcast.
One of the greatest chefs there is Mr.
Yes.
Anyway, this is my new salad. It's red leaf lettuce cut up, and
Let me ask you this. Is there any basil in it? Thank
no
God.
basil
All right,
for you.
then it's a go. Proceed.
It has cut up pears. It has the cranberries. I'm going to put some gorgonzola cheese. Kathy was opening one and she ran away with it. Yes. So we're going to put some gorgonzola cheese. Walnuts go in it, but I'm leaving them out with so many people having allergies, and each one can put theirs on. And it has a apple cider vinaigrette dressing. So it's something new. We'll see how you like it.
And if we don't,
Then you don't put it
can we
in.
order the pizza?
Give it back. Yeah, no.
Betty, give it back. In what way?
No, you get an extra helping of chili if you don't like it.
That's all right. We got candy instead.
But candy's not good for you. Chili is. Chili will make you happy. But sugar makes you happy too, so doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, yours does.
Let me get a knife because this isn't budging.
Like this stuff we just cut. Yeah.
What do you need, baby?
I need a knife.
One of these work?
Kathy will come wandering back here and say, "Oh, look, I have this open for you," because she has the other.
Does she pull that?
Yes, all the
She
time.
does. That's not right.
Now, here's the topping on the cake.
Okay, now what's that?
This is gorgonzola crumbles.
Okay.
Doesn't get better than this.
No, it doesn't.
Then you put your dressing. It's made with apple cider, apple
No, apple. You got apple cider.
olive oil, Dijon mustard.
Ooh, is this something new?
Yes.
This
the
is new. Did you
recipe.
just concoct this?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. You're gonna have the recipe out, right?
Yes. Oh,
I
definitely.
mean, and we're gonna have proportions, right?
Right.
Right. So everybody watching the podcast, we're gonna have all the good stuff for you.
And I'm Italian. I do wash my hands before, but I do everything by hand.
What does that have to do about being Italian?
Well, it's always a thing that, you know.
Well,
you
Italians
just-
talk with their hands anyway. So yes, technically you do everything with your hands.
You mix all that up.
You know how you shut an Italian up? You handcuff them.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I'll have to try that with you. Okay. We're all set.
All right. So what do you say?
Buon appetito.
Degrees. That's very invigorating. But yeah, it goes from 115 to 110.
You could
No, but you know, I mean, and yeah, we do get our Indian summers, but you know, I mean, it's fall everywhere else, and I guess we see the see pictures of other places like New England, and
pick
we can
leaves off
only
the
wish.
ground.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, Arizona is a fantastic place. But yeah, I think it's football season, which you know, like this fair that we're showing right now. What do we got right now? Because we're going retro. We're going retro. We've got two things. We've made 3 items here, and we've got 2 from the book, and 1 from the. Well, one's new. One we just.
This is a new biscuit.
Yeah, we put a twist on this, but you know what? You could tailgate with this.
Oh yeah.
You know, football.
this
So
is
yes,
just a
what's
fun
invigorating
lunch,
fall?
whatever.
Tailgating. Basketball, football, you know, football games, tailgating. Absolutely.
This is it. We have a pumpkin bisque. This was one of Nana's specials on Halloween. I don't know why. It's a big fat hot dog, and you split it, and you put mustard and I put a horseradish mustard in.
Yeah, we did it something a little bit different, and man, was it good.
And then a soft cheese, a soft yellow cheese, and then you wrap it in bacon, and you bake it for about 25 minutes. And it is delicious. It really is good. We always have this at Halloween, and I did some
Tell them about that. Tell them about that bread.
Garlic toast with it, and I use the Texas toast and Uncle Jerry's garlic bread recipe, which is in the book. That's yummy, and it's mayonnaise and garlic, and you let it set for about 3-4 hours, and then you spread it on and you put it in the oven, and it's really good.
Well, what about it though? I mean, there's something special about that bread because it came back from a long time ago. I mean, when you were a kid. But what is it good for? Why did you? Nana came up with the recipe, right?
Uncle Jerry.
Uncle Jerry. But Nana used it to do what?
She did everything with it.
No. To do what though? Did she do it with, remember, stale bread?
Oh yeah. Nana
Yes.
always used stale bread because that's what we had. We always had stale bread.
Okay. Well,
When I got married, I couldn't wait to get married to have fresh bread all the time.
but it was
Because
a way
she
to
said-
recondition the bread, and
Oh,
my
right.
God, and it is good. It is
Right.
it is excellent.
She
It
told
is
us,
excellent.
if you put soft things on bread and it'll taste delicious, it just makes it fresh.
It does, and it tastes honest to God,
It's
it
good.
does taste good.
We ate hard bread.
It does. It does taste good. Now let's go back to the pumpkin bisque
Okay.
because what does it have in it? Because it's got a lot of different things, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's very good. It's got pumpkin, and it has some bourbon. It has some bourbon. It has a little twist of stuff here.
Ginger.
It has ginger. It has fresh ginger. It has cumin. It has like the spices you put in a pumpkin pie. It has nutmeg and cloves. It's very good.
Cream. We put heavy cream. We
Heavy
kind of
cream.
tweaked it to our liking.
And I make my own chicken stock, so it has homemade chicken stock, which
Yes.
makes it very rich and nice.
The one thing I can say about eating this is that the bourbon excites the different flavors.
Yeah,
It just they blend, but it just intensifies the flavors. God, is it good? It is, and I was pleasantly surprised because I started hammering you about, we got to put something in here like shrimp and crab. You really, yeah. Well,
puts
I mean,
things in
it's bisque. I mean, you want something.
Yeah.
But you don't need it with this because this is so rich.
Who told you
And that
that?
bourbon.
Where'd you hear it first?
Well, you heard it, yeah, but you heard it definitively by me because that's what the bourbon does to this thing. Oh my God! No,
I just know how to.
No,
I
you're
know
right.
how to knock
You're
him
right.
out. That's
You're
what I
right.
do.
You're right, but no, I mean, oh my
It's a
goodness,
nice-
it
it's a nice
is
blend.
fantastic. But hey, you know what? You want a nice fare? You're gonna go out trick or treat with the kids or whatever.
This
go
is
out
fun.
and hand
This is
out
a fun
candy.
supper.
You know what? This is fun. It's pretty easy.
Oh, hey,
Oh, yeah,
to
witch's
drink.
brew.
Witch's brew, which is 2/3 of unfiltered apple cider, organic, and I've been fussing. I told Benny, I like clear cider. This cider is delicious. And pear juice.
Well, but
Pear
she didn't like it because it was cloudy.
Yeah, I didn't like the cloudy, but it's very yummy because
Yeah, it's not like you're putting fish or something in it. I mean,
No.
it is good.
It's very, very good. And I would have used some dry ice, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, we couldn't find. Well, here's the thing. Again, we're 2 days or 2 nights from All Hallows Eve, and we're coming off the weekend, and all the dry ice was taken up by the party. So that's a shopping tip. Buy your dry ice the weekend before Halloween, because I'm telling you something. We tried how
Benny,
many
it doesn't
places.
stay.
What's
It's
that?
got chemicals in it. It won't stay.
Put it in the freezer. It will. It
No,
won't.
no. It dissipates.
Well, there you go. It's either that, or it doesn't stay, or you
That was a
put it
bad-
in your witch's brew.
Yeah,
So
that was a bad handy hint. So just scratch that. I've just scratched that.
okay. So, but anyway, what I want to do is here's the educational part of the program. What I want to do is that, I don't get me wrong. This witch's brew is pretty good. It's very good. Tart,
Oh, my goodness.
very refreshing. Now I gotta tell you, I gotta try this German beer. This is Spot. No, we don't have a sponsorship with them. I wish we did. Spot and bring me. But no, what I wanted to do is I just think here's like the foodie part of it, the wonderful part of it, is that the German beer is fantastic in this time of year, even the Oktoberfest beer, but the German beers alone, very clean, crisp aftertaste. It's a little bit darker, but still lighter, just full of flavor. And it's good for something like these hot dogs with the horseradish. And let me just lay something on you here, Ma. You know what the Reinheit Gutsbot is? The Reinheit Gutsbot?
Nobody I know.
Okay, well, it is a German purity law, and this happened in the production of beer in the Holy Roman Empire. Now, I'm reading this off the internet, so you know it's got to be true. I got this off Wikipedia. So, but yes, all the way back to the Holy Roman Empire. Doesn't say which one, but there's Charlemagne and all that. I know my history, Mom. And guess what? The production of beer can only have water, barley, and hops. And to this day, the Reinheit Gutsbot is enforced in Germany, and it really makes for a fantastic beer. But German beer, the Oktoberfest beers are fantastic. And what you want to do is, where's my opener?
Oh, it must have gone away. It's
Oh man,
MIA.
see,
MIA.
it's that.
Oh, it's too many.
It's that basil. That basil. When you transform me,
That's okay. Let's do our other things.
that's not right. That is so not right. All right, well, trust me, it's fantastic with the hot
Oh,
dogs.
so is my bisque. Yum yum.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me go get an opener, and you tell them about.
There it is on the table.
Who did that?
It must have been the person that had the mask on.
It must.
You know, it was somebody who looked just like
it was a
you.
basil.
Just
That's
like
magic.
your father. It wasn't me, but someone that was wearing your clothes and looked just like you.
Well, then don't blame me. It's genetic.
I
So
know.
blame yourself.
Okay. It's my fault.
So anyway, the other wish is that why don't you fill everybody's wishes who come in contact with you? Cathy, tell me another story. So let's tell them
Grandpa Sam?
a special Halloween story from Grandpa Sam,
Okay.
and maybe a little bit how we talked, because that plays a big part of it. But go ahead and tell them. But I'm going to pop this.
Grandpa Sam was from Sicily and spoke very little English, just enough to get his way in whatever he needed and to make people smile. And he decided he loved the kids dressing up at Halloween. So he says, I'm going to go with you. My mother said, we've got to go walk with the children for Halloween. He says, me fixie, me dress up, me go with them, me make them safe, me will take care of them. Okay. So we dress him up
You sound
like
like
a
a big
witch.
kid.
Oh, he was something else. We dress him like a witch. And he says, you giving me bag. I walk with the children, I carry a bag. And my mother said, you don't need a bag, you're not trick-or-treating. Shut up, but you give me a bag. So she gives him a bag. We all had a bag. Well, guess who, when the door opened and it's trick-or-treat, he says, trick 'em my treat. And they thought he was so cute, this big fat witch. He got all the candy. So we get back from trick-or-treating, and we had a few little things in our bag. But Grandpa Sam would push himself to the front. So Mom said, we came back and we were all kind of upset with him, and she said, did you have a good time? Did you enjoy Grandpa Sam? We says, we don't ever want him to come with us again. And he laughed. He says, they stupid. They stay back. I go up front. I get all the candy. Well, that was just beautiful. So he had the big sack of candy, and we had a little bit here and there. So we didn't take him again. We got left.
So I guess there was, and again, this is in the book, Itsa Rumderful Life. This is a big treat. This is the big treat. We have no tricks for you, just treats. Another treat to that is that didn't he get in trouble? This is in the book. I mean, God, we didn't write the book that long ago. Didn't he get in trouble? Somebody thought as he was trick or treating, he was thinning out the people's trees of their fruit.
Oh, he said this is another time he was taking a walk with the kids. And he told him he was a gardener from Italy. And he needed to thin out their cactus pears. This was in Tucson. And he wanted to make jam from the cactus pears. So he says, I fixie, I go get a bag, I fixie your cactus. And, oh, okay, thank you. And he'd thin them out. He'd pick the pears, and then he'd take them back, and my grandmother would say, Sam, where did you get all these pears? And he says, please don't ask questions. Just make the jam. So she said, really, where did Grandpa get these pears? So finally he said, he starts to laugh. He says, you know what? It's stupid. I told him I was a gardener and I was thinning out the pears. She says, well, you could get arrested for stealing them. He says, I didn't. I went as a gardener. Don't you understand? So anyhow, he had...
But then he said what? Because you said one guy really got mad, right? And he says, I'm doing you a favor. I charge no charge for my service.
Right. You didn't charge. You just took the pears, so that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah. So he no charge. He no charge for his service.
That didn't work. Isn't that good?
Talking about the beer?
No, I was going to have the beer. That's good. So where are we going?
We're going to go right back to my beer. Look at that. Look at that heavenly color. That body.
You don't sell beer.
Got aroma. What's that?
I think I'm getting duped here.
So?
First that's first.
No, but the thing about it is that the reason why I'm doing this, Mom, is because beer's like wine. Put it in a large rim vessel, glass, preferably, glass.
My good glass, yes.
Yes, and it does breathe. And, you don't have to be a beer snob to enjoy your beer, bam, like right on. It's wonderful in this glass. It's just wonderful beer. Again, this is a German beer, an Oktoberfest beer with our fair here. Oh my God. And I think, and I'm just thinking in my mind, the next podcast we should have with Laverne and why she's here. And you know what I want to do? Because we were talking about it. It'd be fun. We could have ourselves, you, me, Cindy, and Cindy, you got to make this one. And we'll get Danny. And what we'll do is we'll put like our wishes in that little thing that you got like from Margaret, like the paper. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll pull those out. Yeah. And I'm also thinking too is there anything that she makes or whatever that we'll have for a dish?
Oh, Aunt Mellow's coming. Yes, we're gonna do pizzelle. She sent.
I mean something good.
Oh, she sent the iron. The iron arrived a week and a half before.
She got you an iron?
Oh yeah, it's already here. So we're ready.
The one I sent back?
No, didn't send it back.
Well, we gotta put it in something. I mean, make a pizzelle cone in something.
We'll make some good things.
Well, we gotta do something because that does sound like fun.
Mm-hmm.
That does sound like fun. So,
Well, let's go.
so yeah, so
This is going to be a fun one. You all enjoy the party and all the wonderful things and all of our friends and camaraderie. Just good people.
well, that's what fall really is all about. Really, I mean, it's really
The
is
start
a
of the
great time.
holiday.
It really is a great time for
Right.
people to get together. It's a warm up to the holidays, but yeah. So yeah, I look forward to that podcast. I hope everybody enjoyed our wishes or stories or dishes. Again, the descriptions and recipes are going to be in the descriptions. We got the 3 chilies: vegan, chicken, beef, and then we have our pumpkin bisque, our Halloween hot dogs here, and our Uncle Jerry's garlic bread. And
You'll love the salad. You'll love this.
yes, and the salad. And the salad. Thank you, Macho.
Wonderful.
Magoo. Yeah, you ready for the tagline? We'll bug out.
We're there.
What's your tagline?
What's my tagline?
Yeah.
The smallest dream. Don't ever forget, the smallest dream can bring you. Oh my.
Oh my is right.
Oh,
you
God,
had
I
a
just
beautiful.
forgot it.
You what is it?
I wrote this down. Well, hang on a minute.
Oh my God.
Don't go anywhere. I got too many
And
things.
I'm leaving this in.
Okay, all right, because my big
There's
thing is true passion never wrinkles with age. But I think my
that's it.
my brain wrinkle. That's a tagline. I got a new one though. The smallest dream can bring you to your. Oh, I've got it. Or I put it away. Oh, I'll have it next time. I forgot.
There's no small dream and
No
big-
dreams too small to bring you to your. Oh,
Your liquor store? Get your favorite German beer
Get out of here.
for Halloween? Is that it?
I think I either sniff too much basil when I'm around him, or he just gets me out.
Or is this me?
But I'll have it. I'll have it. When we open next time, I'll have
Well,
it.
that's good. You know what's good enough? Give them the real tagline.
I told him.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Tell them again.
True passion. True passion never wrinkles with age.
Love you, Mom.
Love you too. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Welcome to the Witches Tea and Warlocks. And start over. Wait,
Okay.
I'll give it.
Come on, sweet thing. Come right over here.
Yeah.
And scooch over here. I'll do it. Okay.
Now it's going.
Okay, well, don't put me over here by looking
Okay.
these spiders over there.
You know what?
I'm not gonna be by
You know
the
what? You're
spiders.
hard to work with on the set, and that's really
I'm a prima donna.
you are. Hi. Can you see us all right?
Yeah, let me get over here. Okay. You gotta go for it.
Okay. Yes. Hi. We're here at Cathy's Witches and Warlocks Tea, and I want to ask Cindy, our executive producer, and my beautiful wife, a question. Cindy. Cindy, why did the witch invite the warlock to the witch's tea?
Oh, I really don't know.
He's got a
Okay, now I'm going to tell you right
Only if I'm on a podcast.